从小到大受的委屈。
In the glittering world of Chinese entertainment, the name Yu Menglong once stood as a symbol of perfection. A man of calm demeanor, gentle tone, and deep emotional eyes that could speak without words. He was the kind of actor who didn't need to try too hard. His presence alone was enough to move hearts. With every role he played, every song he sang, Yu Menglong didn't just act, he touched souls. But behind that calm smile, behind the polished image of a beloved star, there was a silent storm. When the news of his death broke, the entire world froze in disbelief. Millions of fans could not accept the truth. How could someone so full of life, so kind, so peaceful, suddenly be gone? And from that moment, one question echoed everywhere: what really happened to Yu Menglong? No one had expected such an ending. Not for him. Not for someone who seemed to have everything: fame, fortune, talent, and love from countless fans around the world. But that's the cruel irony of life in the spotlight. The brighter the light shines on you, the darker the shadows that follow behind. For years, Yu Menglong had been one of the most beloved faces in the Chinese entertainment industry. His roles were soft, emotional, and full of warmth. He embodied the kind of character everyone admired: kind, sincere, and gentle. Fans adored him not just as an actor, but as a person. They saw in him something pure, something uncorrupted by the noise of fame. But no one truly knew the weight he carried inside. Behind every smile in public, there was exhaustion. Behind every performance, there was pressure. The world saw a perfect star, but they never saw the sleepless nights, the loneliness of being misunderstood, the exhaustion of pretending to be fine. Those who worked with him said he was quiet, humble, always polite. He never complained, never spoke ill of anyone. Yet, in his silence, there was something heavy. Something hidden. Weeks before the tragic news, some noticed subtle changes. Yu Menglong became more withdrawn. He stopped attending public events. He avoided interviews. Some assumed he was preparing for a new role, something deeper, something serious. But what no one knew was that he was slowly fading from the world, piece by piece. He spent long hours alone, listening to melancholic music, writing short notes in his journal, and staring at the night sky as if searching for answers. Friends who tried to reach out said he often smiled but didn't say much. His eyes, they said, looked distant, as if they were looking at something far beyond this world. Then came that day. The day the news broke: Yu Menglong has passed away. It spread like wildfire. Within hours, his name was on every headline, every social media feed, every conversation across Asia. People refused to believe it. Fans flooded his last posts with comments, prayers, and disbelief. How could someone like Yu Menglong, who gave so much light to others, end his journey in such darkness? The official statements were brief and vague. He has left peacefully, they said. But to his fans, that wasn't enough. There were too many questions, too many missing pieces. Rumors began to circulate about exhaustion, about pressure, about things that may have happened behind the scenes. Some pointed fingers at the harsh reality of the entertainment industry, an unforgiving machine that demands perfection at all costs. You cannot be tired. You cannot be sad. You cannot fail. Once the spotlight hits you, you must keep shining even when your soul is collapsing inside. And that, perhaps, was the tragedy of Yu Menglong. He smiled for the world while suffering alone in silence. The entertainment world is built on illusions. Bright lights, flawless faces, glamorous events, everything seems perfect. But perfection is often the mask of pain. Behind every photo, their essay story untold. Behind every smile, there might be a silent cry for help. After his death, tributes poured in from around the world. Fans lit candles online, created videos, shared moments from his dramas, and wrote messages filled with love and sorrow. Comments flooded in. "Thank you for the warmth you gave us. You will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, our brightest star." Those simple words carried a universe of emotion. Because Yu Menglong had not just been a celebrity, he was part of people's lives. His presence had comforted them during their hardest times, his voice had soothed their pain, and his gentle eyes had made them believe in kindness again. Now, every scene he once played feels different. His laughter in old dramas hits harder. His songs feel heavier. His interviews sound like echoes from someone who was already saying goodbye. The more fans watch, the more they realize there were signs. But no one noticed until it was too late. In the months that followed, people began questioning the dark side of fame. How many more bright souls must fall before the world learns that celebrities are human too? How many times will we praise their smiles without wondering what hides behind them? Yu Menglong's passing became a painful reminder that even stars need rest, even icons need to be heard, even the strongest hearts can break. He wasn't just another name in the industry, he was a symbol of gentleness in a world that often demands toughness. A man who gave so much of himself to make others happy, until there was nothing left for himself. Some say he was too good for this world. Maybe that's true. Because sometimes, the kindest souls don't belong to this harsh reality, they belong to eternity. His legacy, however, did not fade with his death. Fans continue to honor him every year. They revisit his dramas, replay his music, and share his words. They refuse to let his memory disappear. And maybe, that's the most beautiful thing about life, that even when someone leaves, their light continues to shine in the hearts of those who love them. Yu Menglong's story is not just about loss. It's about love. About the fragility of the human heart. About the cost of fame, and the value of empathy. He reminded us that the world often forgets the simplest truth, that kindness can exist in silence, and pain can hide behind the brightest smile. Every time someone mentions his name, every time a clip of him goes viral again, it's as if he comes